Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Scorpio. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Pisces and Libra feel like factors in your lives, and a Gemini that's done with this mess. They don't want to fool with these people or this person because they're starting to feel like they're just too envious to be safe around. Tay is what I'm hearing. Taste. Somebody is starting to see like that their peers perceive others as competition. And it's at a point to where try to use money and status and material things to try to compete with others or to feel more important than others. And there's this really humble, down to earth energy that's here that seems like they don't want to be a part of this. So their family, friends, and associates may be very, it doesn't feel like racist or discriminatory. They feel classist, if anything. You know what I mean? Like they only want to deal with people of their echelon. You hear me? And it seems like because of that, they come across as like mean. They come across as rude. They come across as disrespectful. They come across as very especially disrespectful to people that they feel like aren't their kind, feel like they can't relate to these people on a financial level or a social level, whatever. They will judge a book by its cover, okay? And because of that, it seems like they're missing out on the opportunity to have great people in their lives. They're missing out on great opportunities because they're trying to stick to the same old, but they don't realize that they're like mean girls. You know what I mean? They act real like mean and aggressive, and it's unpleasant to be around. So everybody else is starting to like distance themselves socially from these people or from this person, and they're starting to feel that, but it's making them angry instead of them taking accountability for the fact that they're mean and aggressive and jealous spirited. Like, why do you got to hate on everybody? Or why do you got to pocket watch everybody? Or why do you care about what anybody else is doing with their time, money, energy? You get what I'm saying? Or body, like, get on somewhere. Like, this individual is mean and catty and competitive. So they feel like they got to be the best thing smoking at all times. They got to be the hottest in the room, the most popping in the room. You know what I mean? At all times. And they will trample all over others to be able to get that attention or maintain attention in any type of way, especially sexually. So this person seems like they are really competitive sexually. In all honesty, they look like they're starting to do things to where they're like dirty macking, playing dirty in situations, career and financially, socially, all of that, because they're catty and mean. And it's almost like this is Regina George. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody is dealing with Regina George. Whether this is a man or a woman, they're connected to Regina George. They hang with Regina George. And Regina George, nobody wants to hang with Regina George but them. Nobody wants to follow Regina George around but them. Nobody cares about Regina George but them because Regina George is unpleasant to everybody else. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like it's almost like they have the pull, the money, the connections, the status, and all of that type of stuff. So they're around for that reason. But if they did not have this money, if they did not have this status, if they didn't have this clout, they wouldn't be around like this at all. They wouldn't be around like this at all. And I think they're starting to get that now. Like, you know what I mean? You really not all that as a human being, bro. Like, you really not all that to be around. You really not all that, like, at all as a friend, as a family member. Like, you really just a lover, whatever this is. I think this is just a very humbling situation to where people are being forced to accept people outside of their group, their social circle, their team, their family, people that don't look like them, people that don't think like them, people that don't follow the same religion as them, whatever this is. They don't have the same ideologies as them. They don't live the same lifestyles as them. Whatever this is, they're being forced to accept that because they are so low vibrational and toxic and evil that it's like, well, where's your life getting you? What is what you're doing and the energy that you putting out into the universe? Where is that getting you? What is that manifesting you? Do you get what I'm saying? Many, many, money, money, anything like that. And they realize like nowhere. It's not attracting them friends. It's not attracting them lovers. It's not attracting them money. It's not attracting them positive attention. It's not attracting real friends. It's not attracting solid opportunities. You get what I'm saying? It's ruining their own life, name, brand, business, reputation, and image. So they won't accept that. You get what I'm saying? Like they have to accept that they hang with like a Regina George type of energy, and Regina George is unpleasant to be around. So even if the tag along, Regina George friends, right? Like Lindsay Lohan, right? Katie may be fun to hang around, but nobody wants to fool with Katie because Katie hang with Regina George, and it's like, nah, you one of them. You get what I'm saying? You act just like him, just like her. You want to him, you know, you part of their team group or social circle by default. It's something like that. Like you act just like them. You want to hang with them, move like them, and now you realizing that they catty and they mean. You know what I mean? And competitive, that it's now you starting to see that their true colors, their true nature for real, their true intentions here, whatever this is. And now you not fooling with them no more. You don't want to fool with them no more. But who else you gonna talk to? Who else you gonna hang with? Who else you gonna kick it with? They ain't got nobody else to talk to, nobody else to hang with, nobody else to kick it with, nobody else to have fun with, whatever, because they starting to see, you know, it seems like people have chosen like these really mean catty relationships, or to be mean catty in these environments, instead of being cool, instead of being loving, instead of being welcoming, instead of being inviting. You know, they're repelling love out of their life. And not just romantically, I mean like unconditional love. Like, you know, like they're just so catty, and it's just like, who's going to sit around tolerating that when you love yourself? Like I tell y'all that all the time. Like when you are self-sufficient, when you are confident in yourself, when you love yourself, you don't allow anybody to do anything to you or treat you any type of way, talk to you any type of way, any of that. Work, family, friend, or romantically. Okay, Talia, anything like that. And somebody is finally putting their foot down in this matter, or put their foot down in this matter, and it made people feel some type of way because they all follow Regina George. So it's like, how dare you stand up to Regina George? How dare you stand up to our evil tyrant leader? You get what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, bro. Like, they're evil, they're toxic, and somebody needed to put their foot not just down, but in this person's ass, for real, for real. But they just haven't. You know what I mean? And that's, to me, that's grace. Like, that's grace and that's maturity. Like, I really shoulda and coulda fucked you up for real, but I haven't, and I don't want to, especially at this point, because everybody gets to see you for the hater and evil toxic energy that you really are, the envious person that you really are. Period. Brittany's, that's what I'm hearing. They're dealing with envy, or somebody in this equation that is just dealing with high levels of envy, to the point that it's almost like about to make their head pop off their neck. And it's unfortunate, you know. It's the letter A. It's unfortunate because the losses that they're going to face socially because of how they feel, and it's like on their own behalf. Like, you really just don't know how to accept others. You don't know how to welcome others. You don't know how to be nice to others. You don't know how to treat people. You don't know how to talk to people. You get what I'm saying? You don't know how to accept when people are bigger and better than you. You don't know how to accept when people are more intelligent than you. You don't know how to accept when people look better than you. You don't know how to accept, you get what I'm trying to say? Their insecurities is all spilt out, but it's because of their own actions, their own behaviors. Davis, their own actions, their own behaviors, you know. They can't hide how evil they are. Like, you a loser, bro. This is a loser. Liana, anything like that. Lana, anything like that. Thank you so much.